Chester on Saturday, second against third. Is this just as big as the Kings Lynn game?
Yeah, I mean, cliches, but every game is something that we need to look at and try and get 3 points in. If we're harbour any kind of hopes of being able to affect where Kings Lynn are in the league, obviously a lot of what they're doing now is out of our hands, so all we can do is try and approach every game and look to try and pick up 3 points. And I've got absolutely no doubt Chester will be of the same mindset, and Brackley and teams around them. So yeah, I mean, it is a big game, but as I said, it's cliche wise, they're all big. We need to pick up a lot of wins and hope that there's a slip up somewhere along the line.
I know you went to watch the Chester Gateshead game on Tuesday. What did you learn from that?
Chester started really well. The longer the game went on, I thought Gateshead were very good, which was, you have to hold your hands up as well. Gateshead are a good side, but I think Chester's last couple of games are very similar to our last couple of games. They were a different team, or they played a lot differently and a much better performance the game before, as we did. We played better against Kings Lynn than we did against Kettering, but obviously got 3 points. So it's all about how you pick up the 3 points now. It's all about getting 3 points. Performances, obviously, as I said after the game, you want to be a great performance. You want to be good with the ball. You want to dominate the game. You want to dominate possession. You want to be tight at the back. But 3 points is 3 points, and in an ideal world, we've got a couple of things in my head for Saturday, but in an ideal world, we'll come out with 3 points, and how we get it sometimes at this stage of the season is irrelevant.
Dan Maguire scored a great goal against Whitby in midweek. How far is he off making a return to the starting team and scoring regularly?
Well, he played the last game, and we need to get football into him. We need to accept that he's going to be a little bit ring rusty. But that said, it was a big hour that he got again the other night. Really good for us. The fact that he wanted to play, he asked to play, and the fact that he's not done that for 3 or 4 months, where he's trained, played, and then been able to kick on again. So it is looking good, but we can't rush it. It would be crazy to rush it when we've got a dozen, 13, 14 maybe important games to go, and then maybe games after that. So we'll try and be sensible with him, but obviously he's chomping at the bit now, and he's dying to get back in.
Josh King was another lad who got on the score sheet. There's a lot of young talent at York at the moment. How far are all they off the first team?
Well, the first team aren't doing a lot wrong. They're certainly defensively not doing a lot wrong. These lads are on the fringes of being involved, but the players that are in the team at the moment are doing very little wrong. We've only lost 4 league games this season. Defensively, we've been very good, very solid. We need to probably affect the opposition goal a lot more, which we're starting to do. We've won sort of 5 and 7, but a lot of the young lads, unfortunately for them, a lot of the young lads are defenders and central midfielders, and there's not really a young striker that's knocking on the door as yet. A lot of them have been injured, and so from that end of the pitch, there's very little chance of them breaking in between now and the end of the season. But never say never. It's a big part of the club.
And finally, Kurt Willoughby joined this month. Were you happy with how he's played? And is there any chance of anyone else coming in?
Not at the moment. I don't think there's anything going to happen. Certainly before Chester. I seen a lot of good things from Kurt. I seen that there was potential. I seen how he scored so many goals. He looked sharp. He did play a little bit deeper on Saturday than maybe suits him. So again, all things that me and Mickey have talked about this week, have a look at again today in training tomorrow. But just make no mistake, it's another game. It's a huge game. There was very little between the sides. They were one of the best teams that were played at their place. We defended very well that day, but they did create a lot. And we got an important goal. It was Dan's only goal of the season, league game. So it's going to be a huge game. They'll be looking to bounce back. We'll be looking for a much better performance. So again, all the makings, 2 good sides of a good game.